Прошу. Ladies and gentlemen, President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelenskyy and First Lady of Ukraine Olena Zelenskyy.
We have to start. Please.
Thank you. Dear friends, Volodymyr and I have never made such addresses before, but never before has our country had such reasons to be grateful. There were different times in the long history of the Ukrainian people. Ukrainians did not stop fighting for freedom. This is in the character of our men and women equally. And now I am not afraid that Ukrainian freedom will fall. In general, freedom will never fall again. The world can be sure of that, because it can be confident in America.
This Monday, after arriving in New York, my team and I immediately went to the Staten Island, to the hospital where our guys, our heroes, who were seriously wounded in battles, are recovering. Soldiers, sailors, sergeants, ordinary guys. Some of them are now learning to walk again. They get used to procedures, but they are the ones who would not agree to the occupation. They are strong guys with the brave spirit, and I am proud of our soldiers, each of them. Thank you. Thank you very much. Each of them, and what I noticed there during the meeting with them, with the doctors of the Staten Island University Hospital, in their eyes, I noticed that the people who work there in the hospital and return our guys to the life, to normal life, Americans, and they are also proud of Ukrainian warriors. Never before have Americans been so proud of power and strength of Ukrainians. Thank you so much. It's a big privilege to be here, and thank you. And dear friends, dear Americans, among the documents I saw here today, thank you, today at the National Archives of the United States was a telegram from Abraham Lincoln to General Grant. An inspiring document, absolutely. Hold on with a bulldog grip and chew and choke as much as possible. President Lincoln's words reflect the courage and faith that helped America. Such words reflect exactly how Ukrainians fight. In our victorious battles for Ukraine and Kharkiv and the Snake Island in the Black Sea, in our battle for Bakhmut, where our soldiers are pressing forward no matter the challenges, in our battle for every inch of Ukrainian land, every day of this war, Ukrainian soldiers hold on with the grip of a bulldog. They chew and choke the Russian occupiers as much as possible. Never before had the Russian dictatorship met such strong resistance. And never again will Russia manage to destroy any other nation. Putin's list was long. Just recently, after Ukraine, if we fall, half of Europe would again be in danger of being in Moscow's sphere of influence. But American investment in Ukrainian security and global protection of freedom is working 100%, every cent. Now Putin's list of goals is different. Instead of dictating terms to America, Europe, and the whole free world, Putin is forced to humiliate himself by personally entertaining a delegation from Pyongyang and trying to find favor with Tehran. This is his clear weakness. Yes, it's true. Ukraine pays the highest price for defending freedom and global security. Every day, every night, our soldiers sacrifice their lives holding their ground in the trenches on the front line. They lose their comrades in battles. They lose limbs, tripping Russian mines every day, every night. Russia continues its terror with missiles and Iranian drones. But every day and every night, our unity stays strong. You support us, and we know we shall not fall. And we see how our freedom keeps the snatch of a bulldog. And we are confident that other nations will not have to throw their armies into this battle because Ukraine is capable of ending this war with a victory that will become our common victory. It is not the evil empire, but the lack of unity that can bring freedom to its knees. And we will do everything to ensure that our unity, the unity of Ukraine, the United States, and the entire free world becomes stronger than ever before, and that all people, women and men, adults and children, every family, people's desire to live and not the artillery or missiles would determine the life on us.
Over the past year and a half, we've all experienced many important things. And we did many things for the first time. I personally made my first official visit to the United States a year ago and spoke to the Congress. At that time, my husband could not leave Ukraine for a foreign visit while the fate of Ukraine was not yet to be decided. Never before has the First Lady from another country addressed the Congress, and never before had asked for weapons to defend her country. But even if we do something for the first time, something extraordinary, and it is for the sake of salvation, it delivers the response. I saw the tears of senators and congressmen. This proved better than words that we value life equally. It is equally important for us that life wins. The stories of Ukrainian children killed by Russian missiles, which I told Congress about, are not out there somewhere. They're here. Perhaps never before the world felt so strongly that global means small, that the trouble of some is the trouble of all, that violation of rights in one end of the world is violation of the rights of all. I returned home with your support, with weapons, such as anti-aircraft defense that gives protection to our people, adults and children. Such was our path to the patriots in Ukraine, and thousands of lives have now been saved. This is so important when Congress hears, when America hears. I came back with a feeling that we understand each other.
Today there are different people here, doctors, soldiers, politicians, businessmen, adults, children, Ukrainians, Americans. And there is not a single soul here today who would not care what happens to freedom. And there is not a soul in Ukraine that does not feel gratitude to you, America. To you, the people who help us, not because you have to, but because your heart cannot let you do otherwise. Thank you. That is humanity. This is what makes us Ukraine. That's what makes you America. Today we are here together with Olena to express gratitude to all of you, to the Americans, ordinary people who have done and are doing extraordinary things, absolutely, at the call of their hearts. American hearts beat just like the hearts of Ukrainian people, and all the most important historical achievements of nations are a reflection of whether people are capable of being extraordinary for the sake of life, for the sake of freedom. Never before in human history has this been more vital than it is now. I want you all to know that America has saved millions of Ukrainian lives. Millions, men and women, children and adults, in cities, in villages, Millions of Ukrainian children can be now with their mothers. Men on the front line now hear their children waiting for them in cities and villages deep in the rear. It is possible. It is possible because most of Ukraine is free, and we must free all of our land, our people. And I thank every American, every in the world who is helping for every life saved in Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, today here is Ivan. Hi, Ivan. Please come. Okay, we see you. Yeah. Yes, Ivan, Ukrainian boy. He's adult, I see. Ukrainian boy, he's only 17. 17 years old. He lost his leg when a Russian tank crashed the car his family was traveling in. His stepfather died then. His mother was wounded. Now Ivan not only walks and runs, he surfs and knows that he has a chance for a full life. Today here is a Ukrainian girl, Sasha. She is 10 years old. Her family tried to leave Bucha at the beginning of the Russian invasion. Russian soldiers fired at the car. Sasha received a serious injury to her hand, and there was a long time of treatment and rehabilitation according to the Unbreakable program, just like Ivan. Now Sasha also has a full life ahead, and I'm grateful for that. Grateful for thousands of such children and adults who were helped by American doctors. Here is, and we want to thank all the doctors. Yeah, thank you. Here is Peter Harsh, a doctor. Where is Peter? Thank you. Who helped Ivan and many other boys and girls, men and women. Here is Yakov Granidar, a doctor. Please, Yakov, come to us. Co-founder of a foundation that gave a chance for a full life to more than 100 Ukrainians. Here is Gennady Fuzailov, professor of Harvard Medical School, doctor. Founder of the foundation that provided treatment for children with extremely serious burns. Here is Dr. Robert Montgomery. Dr. Montgomery, he himself lives with a donor heart, and at the same time he travels to war-torn Ukraine and helps people's hearts to beat. He operates himself. Here is Michael Corcoran, a doctor, the founder of medical clinics. Yes, he has been helping the military for a long time. Here is Oksana Jackson, pediatric, plastic surgeon. Please. Since 2013, she has been coming to Ukraine to operate on children. And after the start of the war, her patients became soldiers who needed facial operations. Here is Walter Ulrich, chief of the charitable organization that supplies medical equipment to Ukraine. More than 175 tons of such equipment are already saving lives. Thank you so much. Here is Vitaly Dubil, who helps hospitals in Ukraine, in particular the largest children's hospital located in Kyiv, as well as military doctors of our country. Military doctors of our country. Here is Alla Lopatkina, the president of the foundation that sends ambulances and fire trucks to Ukraine. Dozens are already in Ukraine. Here is Yuri Dechakivsky, cardiologist, volunteer, man who helps. If America did not have such people, there would be no freedom left in the world, but for such great hearts.
We say that this defense conducted by Ukraine is a protection of values, such as the right to life and personality. These are not only physical things, but also intangible values. The defenders of Ukraine are very different people, of different views, beliefs, or not religious at all. But they all clearly feel that they are fighting against evil, against the worst that might be born within a human. A conscious effort to kill, destroy, grab, enslave. Therefore, it is also a spiritual battle. Sincere gratitude to everyone who fights together with us in spiritual dimension and dimension of values. I have the honor of knowing Archbishop Boris Hudyak personally. And he is known to thousands of Ukrainians, soldiers, displaced persons, and many others whom he helps, and young people who, thanks to him, get a great education. And also here is the rector of the Church of St. Andrew and chaplain of the United States Air Force, Volodymyr Zelenskyy. And our honorary consul in the city of Seattle and pastor, Valery Holoborodko. They are the leaders of communities who help others. And I would like to invite to join us Mr. Peter Gelb. The General Director of the Met, the legendary New York Opera, which has become one of the largest centers of support for our fight with the language of art. Peter's tremendous work has helped us to achieve the cultural solidarity we needed, a culture that fosters freedom, that gives strength to stand in the struggle. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Here today are the leaders of the Ukrainian community in America, activists, volunteers, benefactors. Michael Savkin, please come. Andriy Futey, Yaroslav Dzvinkiev, Irina Mazur, Lilia Popovich, Jonathan Friedman, Marina Bayduk, Dora Khomyak, Nadia Shaporinska, Irina Vashchuk, Christopher Michael Manson, those who work 24/7 to help and bring the time of our victory closer. Thank you so much. And I remember how the journey of confidence that we are on now began. When I spoke with President Biden early in the morning on February, you read about it. On February 24, 2022, the first day of the Russian invasion, the world did not really believe in Ukraine. The endless columns of Russian tanks and vehicles that invaded our territory seemed invincible to many in the world. But I assured President Biden then that we in Ukraine will not give up. And he assured me that America will be with us as long as it takes. The United States Congress supports us. The President supports us. People support us. Ukraine will always be grateful for this. Never before had there been such a powerful unity between Ukraine and America. But what could be more convincing than when even America's children are eager to help defend freedom? Ryan, Mr. Hirschhorn, please. Ryan, this man, this really strong man, he's 13 years old. Together with his father, he launched a very inspiring project using hearts. It is a blue and yellow sculpture that reminds all other people, other communities, other nations what the freedom is all about. This project fundraised big donations, very big donations to buy medical equipment for Ukrainians. Ryan could just spend this time with a PlayStation. He is a real man, but he's a teenager. Yes, but Ryan has a strong, great heart. golden hearts, such hearts take freedom seriously. They don't just play with it. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, our friend. And it is a great privilege to honor all of you with State Awards of Ukraine. On February 24th, we in Ukraine could not have known that we would be supported by so many people and such kind of people. But now we see it could not be otherwise. Ukrainians, Americans, we do not betray ourselves. We do not betray freedom. Let our open hearts win. And now I ask everyone to applaud every great heart. Thank you. Thank you, America. God bless America. Slava Ukraini. Thank you.
By a decree of the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, for a valuable contribution into strengthening of international cooperation, support to national sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Ukrainian state across the world, the following persons are being awarded. By order of merit second grade, Vitaly Dubil, Chairman of co-founder of the International Charitable Foundation Support Hospitals of Ukraine. Michael Savkiv, Executive Vice President of the Ukrainian Congress Committee of America. Gennady Fuzailov, doctor at the Boston-based Shrines Hospital for Children. Andriy Futey, President of the Ukrainian Congress Committee of America. Yakov Granidar, by order of merit third grade. Yakov is co-founder of the charitable foundation Protez Foundation. Yuri Dechikivsky, volunteer and international cardiologist at Johns Hopkins University. Miss Oksana Jackson, plastic surgeon at the Children's Hospital in Philadelphia. Mr. Yaroslav Zvinek, physician at Swedish Covenant Hospital. Mr. Michael Conkaran, director at the Medical Center Orthotic and Prosthetics, United States. Ms. Irina Mazur, Honorary Consul of Ukraine in Philadelphia. Mr. Robert Montgomery, Director of the Lung Transplant Institute at the New York University. Ms. Lilia Popovich, community activist. Mr. Walter Ulrich, President and CEO of charity organization Medical Bridges. Mr. Jonathan Friedman, Honorary Consul of Ukraine in Salt Lake City. Dr. Peter Harsh, President and founder of Peter Harsh Prosthetics. Ms. Marina Bayduk, President of United Help Ukraine. Mr. Peter Gelb, Director General and CEO of Metropolitan Opera in New York City. Mr. Valery Holoborodko, Honorary Consul of Ukraine in Seattle. Ms. Dora Khomyak, President of Razom. Ms. Nadia Shaparinska, President of US-Ukrainian Activists. By order of Princess Olga, 2nd grade, Ms. Irina Vashuk, founder and director of charitable organization Revived Soldiers, Ukraine. By the award of the President of Ukraine, the Cross of Ivan Mazepa, Boris Gudyak, Archbishop and Metropolitan of the Philadelphia Archieparchy, the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church. Ms. Alla Lopatkina, President of the Ukrainian Resistance Foundation. Father Volodymyr Stelyak, pastor of the Ukrainian Orthodox Cathedral of St. Andrews in Silver Spring, Maryland. Christopher Manson, Vice President of the Healthcare Network of Catholic Hospitals. And now, by a special award of the President of Ukraine, Golden Heart, Ryan Hirschhorn, student of Massapequa Middle School.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for everything, for your support. Ukraine will never forget it. Thank you very much. We have to win, and we will win. It will be our common victory. Thank you so much. Slava Ukraini!